This is weird because I'm not used to this space. Hello, everybody. It's me, TheTrevorTurtle, and today we've got more gaming news. A day late. I know. Sad face. I'm home, so I'm taking my time and uploading when I want to and not focusing on taking every day. I'm trying, but I'm trying to enjoy my break. So let's get into the gaming news because we got a lot to cover and a lot of exciting things to cover. Oh boy, yay. So first off, The Wolf Among Us Season 2. Now, for those of you who don't remember, Telltale Games, they went bankrupt or they went out of business or whatever, so they no longer exist. Telltale Games created The Wolf Among Us. It was a Telltale game. Well, a company called LCG Entertainment actually purchased all of Telltale Games' assets, and now a new company called Ad Hoc Studios, which is founded from the developers of Telltale Games. So it's the same people, but they're now making The Wolf Among Us Season 2. It's going to have the same voice actors for Bigby Wolf and Snow. Same voice actors. I don't know about the rest of the cast, that's all that I got for that information. But it's going to be launched as an Epic Games Store exclusive, just like a lot of games are. Seems like a lot of games are taking that approach. It'll be on consoles and PC, so you'll have to be on the lookout eventually for The Wolf Among Us Season 2. I am looking forward to it. I love The Wolf Among Us Season 1. I love the comic books, so we're going to see how this turns out. The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. It's coming to the Game Pass this Friday. So if you don't know, the Game Pass, you get like a certain amount, you get to play like all these games for free if you get the Game Pass every month or whatever. Witcher 3 is coming to it. This is just in time for the Netflix show. So, actually the Netflix show comes out Friday. I don't know when the Game Pass comes out. It might already be on the Game Pass. But you can go ahead and play the game in time for the Game Pass. It is important to realize that it's not the same like universe or story or whatever. I guess the game takes place further ahead in time than the show does. The show's like ahead of the game. Both are supposed to be based on the novels. I don't know. It kind of confused me when I read about it. Now we have a weird bit in the news where PewDiePie says he's taking a break, and this is based on some new policies that YouTube has implemented, specifically targeting stuff of like hate speech and stuff like that, where if you basically say something against someone, like something mean, I guess, then your video could be taken down or whatever. It's trying to prevent people from like insulting each other and being bullies and mean and hate and everything. PewDiePie was saying that he was going to take a break. Now, one of the things is that was made kind of unclear in what I was reading, because I didn't watch the video. I should have watched the video. I know, I did a bad one. This doesn't distinguish if it's based on this policy or if it's just his own thing, because I think he well deserves a break. I'm not sure he needs a break because of this policy or whatever, but this policy basically, his issue with it is that there's no distinction between like actual action and like non-action or whatever. I wrote it down weird when I was taking notes on everything. Okay, I'm sorry. But basically the idea, there was like an H3 video that was taken down where it had like the gun pointing at H3 or whatever, and it was taken down because of that. Well, nobody actually thought anybody was gonna shoot him, okay? Just gonna put that out there, okay? But yeah, it's just this thing of like, I do agree with everything that he's saying about how YouTube has become this thing where it has to be so media friendly, so friendly and family friendly and everything, and it's just come kind of stupid in a way. Like, it just gets rid of, he's basically gone on and said it's just this boring, same old repetitive platform of everybody saying the same thing and having to do the same thing, or else you get in trouble for it. And it's kind of, that's kind of true. It's just the same thing, and you're not allowed to be like edgy or anything. Like, you have to be family friendly, which is kind of boring because it means everything is the same. It's the same old pee pee poo poo jokes and all that, and it gets stupid. One of the things this article kind of like ridiculed is the fact that in the past PewDiePie did the video on Fiverr where he had them like write the death to Jews sign or whatever. Now I think this was just it was meant to be a joke. It wasn't something actually he thinks or whatever. And I think that's the distinction that PewDiePie is trying to make, is that when you're actually like doing something and when something's a joke, when something's a clear joke, when everybody should understand that it's a joke, that's where you like draw the line. You don't go like your video's down even though it was a joke. But at the same time, it was like an offensive thing. But like, I don't think it should have been that offensive. It was kind of like a stupid joke. Yeah, it was kind of stupid, but like, it was a joke. Still. Anyway, let's go into the next bit of the news. Apex Legends is starting their own esports league. It's called the Apex Legends Global Series. Yeah, that's what it's called. Prize of $3 million. I believe they're splitting it up though, so it's going to be something like 4 different competitions. It'll be like the first two competitions in the year were each worth $500,000. The second competition I think is worth $1 million, and I think the third one's worth $1 million. I think it's something like that. Or the fourth one. I don't know. I can't count. Basically, they're trying to make Apex Legends bigger by putting in competitions in esports. I believe they actually said that they both think that the future of Apex Legends is in esports, in competitions, and that it's meant to be a competitive esports game. Other thing is that the first tournament will be taking place in late January. Really, really soon. I think it's like the 25th or the 27th or something is when registration opens. So yeah, it's happening soon, ladies and gents. It's right on the horizon. It comes from everybody's favorite game, Fallout 76. Try saying that with a straight face. So originally Fallout 76, it was like a huge disaster, and like nobody liked it. I think one of the weird things is that it had like no human NPCs. Everybody was like a robot or weird, whatever. But now they're adding the Wastelanders expansion next year, which nobody knew about at first. At first what happened is a hidden developer room was found where a character named Whoopi was found, not Woody, Whoopi. And this triggered us all to figure out that the Wastelanders expansion is supposed to be coming, where they're going to add actual human NPCs into the game. Now, the thing about this is hackers decided to go in and look around in the scripts and codes and everything, and they managed to spawn their own NPCs. And they were spawning people from like Brotherhood of Steel. They managed to get a character from, I can't remember his name. They managed to get a character from like Fallout 4 to spawn. They said they spawned with like no clothes or weapons or anything. So now they're looking around the script and trying to see if they can give them weapons and stuff. But one of the interesting things is these were all friendly NPC characters that when something attacked that character, the player, they actually fought back against that enemy, which is pretty different and unique for this game. Next in the news, we have Twitch. Twitch is getting banned in Russia. Yeah, I know. Surprise, surprise. Basically, there was like a soccer match going on, and Russia says that someone from Russia said there was 36,000 violations of their policy or whatever. Someone on Twitch was streaming this game, okay? Someone was streaming the soccer match, okay? That's basically what happened. Now, maybe it was an intentional thing of like, that's all they're streaming, or maybe they were like streaming their reaction to it. Two different things. But now they are suing Twitch for $3 billion in damages. And if they win, they're planning on banning Twitch entirely in Russia. Sorry, gamers. If you're in Russia, you're no longer going to be able to watch Twitch because I guess someone else on the internet has ruined it. I think it's a bit of an extreme reaction, though, for when a soccer match is streamed to do that. And $3 billion in damages? That seems like a lot. Seems like too much, honestly. But Twitch claims they were not informed there was any infringement of copyright or anything. They just said that they were handed a whole bunch of screenshots, like paper screenshots, like on pieces of paper printed out, and like dates. They weren't given like, they weren't told where to find this. They were just shown it, which is kind of like, I don't know, if it's like you pulled up one of my videos, you showed them like a Minecraft video of mine, and then said, this one's infringing on copyright, but you showed them a screenshot of it. You didn't show them my name or anything like that. Well, how the heck are they supposed to find it? It's a massive website. Unless it's like some big Twitch streamer, nobody's gonna have any idea how to find this person. But one of the things that I read about it was that if Twitch gets banned, there's a potential that Russia will then go after YouTube and try and ban YouTube and people accessing YouTube on the internet. But that's what VPNs are for, am I right? I mean, people are just gonna get a VPN and then go into it anyways. That's what happened with like T-Series and PewDiePie when they banned all like the PewDiePie music or whatever, right? And for the final bit in the news, we have Prologue. Yeah. Actually, maybe I should talk about the other thing too. Let's talk about Prologue first. Prologue. It's the game, the next game for PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, or PUBG, or PUBG, however you want to say it. Basically, nobody knows anything. There's like a 30-second ad in like the forest right now that's out there or whatever. But basically, as far as we know, the guy, PlayerUnknown, who's actually named Brendan Green, he doesn't want to be pigeonholed in one genre. He doesn't want to be pigeonholed in this one spot of just being able to make battle royale games or shooters or anything like that. He wants to be able to do all kinds of stuff, which kind of makes sense because usually what happens is you make something, whether it be a video or a game or anything, and then you've pigeoned yourself into this like genre, this like formula that works. You're like, I know this video works, but now I'm like a Minecraft channel. I'm a Call of Duty channel. I'm a news channel, whatever that is, and then people only come for that, and you feel trapped. You don't feel like you can get out of that. He doesn't want to be in that situation. He wants to be able to make whatever game he wants, and so they're planning on using new technology and stuff, and trying to make a huge game with like a small amount of people and everything. So it'll be really, really interesting to see what they're able to come up with. I guess they added the Moonshiners update in Red Dead Redemption 2, which I've been playing a lot of this last couple days. Probably made like $1,000 in that game in just the past couple days. And before they had the roles update where you had bounty hunters, traders, and collectors. Well, now all of you lucky traders, you have probably managed to unlock by now the Moonshiner benefit, where you can become a moonshiner. You basically need to go and buy a moonshine shack. You do these missions and everything, and you can start selling moonshine. It's kind of reminding me of Grand Theft Auto, how you could start selling. You could do the weed farms, cocaine, the fabricated documents or whatever, forged documents, like all those different businesses that you can start to create. That's what it seems like they're trying to do with Red Dead Redemption 2, which I kind of really like the roles and how much you're in free play, and it's not so mission based, like you're having to grind Rooftop Rumble or Coveted or something like that. Instead, you're having to do these other missions like bounty hunting, or you're having to sell. I haven't gotten to the trader stuff, so I'm not really good about the trader stuff or the collector stuff. I really want to get into the Moonshine update though, so I've been grinding those gears, trying to get enough gold for trading. But it's really interesting to see so far how the different approaches to the games. The only issue is I think a lot of people have just sort of given up on Red Dead Redemption or Red Dead Online already, because of the issues that it already had in the past and just how much of the different the games are. I personally really enjoy Red Dead Online as opposed to GTA Online. GTA Online felt way too easy. It felt like some people just came in and got glitches and got loads of money, and then they were set for the rest of their time in the game. Whereas Red Dead Online, it feels more real and more like a grind where you have to actually go in and play, where you have to actually play the game in order to get anywhere. I know that sounds so difficult. Just GTA Online, it felt like there were so many ways to get rich and so many little exploits and everything if you were willing to put it in the time. Whereas Red Dead Online, it feels like everything so far has been pretty much you have to be legit. I haven't been playing a whole bunch, but I haven't actually seen the amount of like exploits that you've actually seen with like GTA Online. GTA Online, it was like every week there's a new exploit about how to make millions of dollars. Red Dead Online, it's like, what's the best method? Well, today guys, we're going to be fishing. Like, that doesn't sound like very much of an exploit. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something. If there's news that I didn't cover today that you think is important, put it down in the comments down below. thank you everybody for watching. I don't know if there's gonna be a video tomorrow or if it's just gonna be the next day. I'm trying to do like every other day, or if I miss like 2 days, like 2 days in a row, I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to do a good thing. Okay, guys, let's see if we can hit 175 subscribers by the end of the year. Currently, we're at 172. We're so close. Come on, you can do it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.